What's up, my dudes? My name is Sister Turley, and this is the paint job preview of Galaxy for the Drakon in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So just a little paint job that I made, and if you guys didn't know, I actually made quite a few of these Galaxy paint jobs for the beta, just kind of messing around with it, and I was planning on making a lot more once the game finally came out, so I have it here. So I see what's really cool is like I make all these different Galaxy variations, like different kind of planets, different kind of space nebula, different kind of shooting stars, alien spaceships, anything like that, and then I just call it Galaxy, and I make all different kinds for all the different weapons in the game, so it's pretty cool. Like I can just make all different variations of the Galaxy paint job that I've been making. So I'm just going to go in here and show it to you guys. So this is the left side, the side that you actually see in game. So it looks really cool in game too. This side right here. So, but yeah, so this is pretty simple. If you guys didn't know how I make these paint jobs here, I didn't want them to be too crazy to where you couldn't really tell what anything looked like. I didn't want it to be like 60 layers, super detailed, anything like that. I just wanted it to look. See, if you notice like old school kind of camos and stuff like that, they've all got kind of a simple vibe to them. None of them are too crazy detailed. They're all pretty simple, but yet they can come out looking really cool. And I kind of think that's how this Galaxy paint job kind of thing goes on right here. Like there's not too much there, but there's enough where it looks cool, man. It just, I don't know, it's like I didn't clutter it too much. It's just you can really see the stars and you can see the planets and the nebulas in the background. It just looks awesome, man. And this one right here looks really cool in game, and it's just so different from any other camo. I could really see this being a camo just that you just straight up got out of Call of Duty, and it's very simple, not crazy hard to make. And the cool thing is you can make different shapes have like two-tone colors in the paint job, so that's really cool, and it just makes it to where you can make some crazy colored planets and different stuff like that. And I've just recently got into doing things like starships and, aliens and shooting stars and different kinds of space stuff, not just the standard nebula with planets and stars. I've been kind of changing my ways a little bit, making some different stuff. It's cool because it kind of like it evolves over time, and I just continue to make more and different stuff with the Galaxy paint jobs that I make. So it's really cool. And yeah, so this is a pretty cool one right here. So all right, so let me actually go to the top of it so you can see it gets pretty crazy right here. I actually kind of need to fix this on it kind of collides with it there on the right side, but you don't really see that in game, so it's not that big of a deal. But you see kind of how it's not too bad, but it kind of collides there a little bit on the right side. I could probably go in there and fix that. But yeah, so this is the top of it right here. You do actually see this in game pretty good. So you can see kind of the shooting star. It looks really cool. I'm still kind of keeping, like I said, that simple vibe, but it still looks awesome, man, and all those colors come together, and it just makes a really cool looking camo. And I wanted it to where like you could tell what it was, but it was just so different from anything else. So like once you see the stars and you can kind of see kind of planets and stuff, that's when you know it's kind of a Galaxy paint job. So it's really cool. So this is kind of the top of it right here. Got pretty crazy with the different nebulas on this one, but so then this is the side you don't see a lot. This is on the right side. So you can see a couple more planets, more stars, a few more space nebulas here and there, and but I've just been kind of learning and doing some different stuff. And like I said, I started doing like alien spaceships, and you can actually start doing like where you put different things on the planets themselves. Like you've seen the ring around the planet on the other side, but I've learned to do some different stuff with it as well. So I'm gonna have a whole lot more really awesome Galaxy. See, my plan is to have like a Galaxy paint job for every gun in the game, just a different variation of it. So that's a lot of paint jobs. So I'll be kind of testing it out on different weapons and stuff, and I can always have like a Galaxy 2, 3, whatever. So yeah, really cool. So this is just the right side of it. Not the best I've ever done on one side of a gun, but it's okay. A little bit different than I've ever done, and so it looks pretty cool. So yeah, so that's the top. Kind of collides a little bit like with these. I don't really like to put the stars. See, I kind of noticed one of these stars, if I can figure out which one it is. Give me a second here, guys. Let's see, it's this bigger one over here, so not that one. I didn't want to actually have any of the stars on the Space Nebula itself, but it's not that big of a deal. But it just, see, that little techniques like that you learn not to do, because then it starts to clutter it up. And like some of these nebulas in the background, I made them more transparent so that the planets really popped out. You learn little techniques like that. That's just kind of being a straight up artist and kind of just knowing how to do things. But see, this one right here, I had it on some of the Space Nebula and you couldn't really see it very good, so this one would be a whole lot better to make smaller and not really have it right on one of those Space Nebulas, because then it starts getting cluttered. So and that's kind of little techniques you learn over time. But so like this right here, that one Space Nebula kind of comes out of nowhere. You see how it's like, I need to fix this. I don't really know how to do it. I could put this kind of back like this, and then it wouldn't look so weird. Put that kind of back like that, and then put this down here so it's not cluttering up with the right hand side over there. So then it looks a little better and not as crazy. So you can do little things like that, and you just kind of learn stuff like that over time with any sort of art or creating anything. So all right, let's go ahead and save this, and I'm going to go in game and show it to you guys. Alright, so here's what the Galaxy paint job looks like in game. As you can see, pretty cool. Definitely a unique paint job right here. And when I see this like in the final kill cam or something, I know people are thinking, wow, that looks pretty cool. You know, having the shooting star, it's a bit crazy. It's a bit, you know, when you just see all the colors like crazy, it might be kind of hard to figure out what the heck it is. But once you kind of look at it for a little while, see certain weapons you can see it better on, and other weapons you can't really see the paint jobs at all. So it just kind of depends. But this one's pretty cool, just me knowing what it is and stuff. And it's just a cool paint job to have on the gun, and I like where it's at on the actual drakon here. So yeah, that's what it looks like in game. I can get it in the light a little bit so you can see it a little better here. So all the different nebulas and everything, and the stars and whatnot. So yeah, very cool. And yeah, so that's the Galaxy paint job for the drakon in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So I appreciate all you watching these videos, and I'll keep on making them. Peace.